Contrast to the similarly equipped GS75, the Creator 17 is targeted towards creative professionals, as the name already tells us. However, its most unique feature is not the target group, but the brand new mini LED display with HDR support. Is it worth the high price, or is the technology just smoke and mirrors? The MSI website currently lists 4 basic configurations for the Creator 17. While the A10SE model uses a GeForce RTX 2060, the A10SF is equipped with an RTX 2070 Max-Q, and the A10SFS with an RTX 2070 Super Max-Q. Our test unit, the A10SGS model that uses an RTX 2080 Super Max-Q, is particularly expensive. In terms of the display, you can either choose a 144Hz Full HD panel or a 60Hz UHD panel, including the mini LED technology or not. With this, MSI is the first manufacturer that introduces a mini LED laptop to the market. Unfortunately, the case does not give justice to its premium price. Even though it is mostly made from aluminum, the materials creak a lot when trying to warp the case, which is similar to a cheap budget notebook and reduces the otherwise high-quality impression. Similarly to the GS75, the MSI leaves a lot to be desired in terms of the stability. Despite the use of metal, the lid and base unit can be pressed down noticeably. Other MSI models do markedly better here, but at least the workmanship is at the expected level. In terms of pure visuals, the Creator 17 strikes a very good figure. The combination of the silver gray color, slim bezel design, and low height, 2.0 centimeters, 0.8 in, guarantee a very sleek and modern look that is neither too drab nor too playful and fits any situation. At around 2.4 kilograms, 5.3 lb, the weight is at the lower end of the scale of the 17-inch laptops and competitors. In addition, users will also be pleased with the relatively large opening angle of 150 degrees. In terms of the connections, MSI hardly makes any compromises. If you disregard the microSD card reader, we would have preferred a standard model here. The Creator 17 offers an ample selection of connections, be it the RJ45 port, the 2 audio ports, the HDMI 2.0 port, or the Kensington lock opening. Those are accompanied by 1 Thunderbolt 3 port, 1 USB-C 3.1 Gen 2 port, and according to the MSI homepage, 3 USB-A 3.0 ports, while the labels on the case indicate 3.1 Gen 2 equals SS10. Since the connections are all located in the center area of both sides, there might be some limits in terms of movement with a lot of connected cables, if you are using a mouse. Due to our recently changed test setup using an AX router instead of an AC router, the test results can only be compared with those of the Asus ROG Zephyrus S. The 1,270 megabits per second when sending and 1,340 megabits per second when receiving data achieved by the Creator 17 at a 1-meter distance show the advantages of a very modern Wi-Fi chip. Instead of the wireless AC9560 that used to be very popular, the Wi-Fi 6AX201 handles wireless connections here. In order to reach the insides, you first have to remove a total of 15 screws from the case bottom and then pry it from its moorings. As you can see in the photos, some parts of the components are covered by a black foil, leaving only the fans, the battery, and the 2 M.2 slots directly accessible. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.